Speed 0.
Chicken peeps? Wait, please. I'm just hoping for a little mayhem, you know? Maybe a little global
Batman to the cave.
Careful what you wish for. Go ahead, Batman. Helena Sandsmark. I believe Aquaman has mentioned her work.
Yes, it's of scholarly interest to both him and Wonder Woman.
Coordinates received. Bumblebee and Lagoon Boy are on special assignment, but I will call in the rest of the team. You can count on us, Batman. Clearly there is more going on than just Dr. Sandsmark's kidnapping.
Yeah, and my dad and sister are at the heart of it.
Come on, babe. This isn't your fault.
Wally's right.
But we do choose our friends. And we have all chosen you.
We're your family now. Well, plus your mom, who's pretty cool.
Dr. Sandsmark's transmission said they are forcing her to locate other statue fragments.
Why would they be this desperate to get an ancient statue?
Whatever they...
Where's Sportsmaster now?
The tracer is stopped in Siberia.
Siberia?
That is exactly what we must find out.
Tundra, frozen rivers...
That antenna's probably jamming our signal. Better take it out.
I heard someone was messing with my little project. With you freeing all my captives,
Careful. Losers.
Hand over the fragments. You? I kinda hoped you'd say something like that. The fragments! Kal-El! Superman! What are you doing? I tunneled a hole here to help divert the flow, but I need your help. We can't let the avalanche reach them. You and Alpha.
1, 0.
What have I missed?
Well done, team. You recovered the fragments in Greece and Siberia, and without your help, I'm not...
But Dr. Sandsmark is still missing.
We will find her.
Batman, check this out. I made 3D scans of the...
Dr. S said the fragments were Babylonian, right?
There are similarities to ancient texts, but those etchings... This statue has magical properties.
I had the same thought, Tempest. I sent the fragments with Aquagirl to the research center at the Metropolitan Museum of Art to discover everything she can about them.
Have results for you as soon as possible.
How do pieces of a millennia-old statue come to be buried in such distant places across the planet?
The real question is why a collection of our greatest enemies works together to find them. This is clearly another operation of the light.
The equipment we saw in Siberia seemed familiar.
Yes! Caribbean vacation! Hey, does anybody remember where we keep the sunscreen?
Batman to Alpha Squad. I'm transmitting rendezvous coordinates. Aquaman will meet you there.
Alpha Squad to Aquaman. We have reached the rendezvous point. Aquaman, do you read? Alpha Squad to... Those are Black Manta troopers. Alpha to Watchtower. No sign of Aquaman at the rendezvous point. But we found troopers. Black Manta may be on the island.
Proceed with caution.
What is this place?
Always looking for answers, eh, niños?
Bane. That is Aquaman's. What have you done with him? You should be wary of fish. Ah! Some have teeth.
Red Tornado to Alpha Squad. Based on current seismic activity, we believe the light has located another fragment.
We are running out of time. We must find a way down.
Aquaman, the fall of the Sea King. It's been a long time coming.
It is you who will fall, Black Manta.
Well, if it isn't the King's lapdog.
Where is Dr. Sandsmark?
Making herself useful.
We will stop you.
And Restoration Protocol Tactical Offensive System.
Thank you.
No! I will have my revenge!
This ends here, Manta. You will never threaten Atlantis or its king again.
My poor Kaldur'ahm. If only your blind loyalty would let you see. Why don't you tell him, Sea King? Tell him what you've kept from him all these years.
Luthor still has the fragment. We have to stop him before he leaves Santa Prisca.
Yes, of course.
Always the dutiful subject. I do wonder what will happen when you finally think for yourself.
Alpha Squad, to the hovercrafts.
Be able to disable them.
I'm afraid we'll have to continue these negotiations at a later date. Feel free to call my assistant.
Alpha Squad to cave. We have retrieved the third fragment.
Acknowledged, Alpha Squad. Well done.
My king, I am relieved to see you safe. But there is something you need to tell me. King Orin, please. I have unanswered questions. Black Manta said you were keeping things from me. You did not deny it.
Perhaps you should discuss this with your parent.
I am discussing it with you.
It is about your father.
My father? What would Kaldur'ahm have to do with Manta?
Kaldur'ahm is not your father. At least not biologically.
I do not understand. Why would you withhold this secret from me?
To keep you from seeking out your true father.
And who is that? I deserve to know. Clearly others know the truth. You, my mother, even Manta. No, do not say it. Not Black Manta.
I only sought to protect you, Kaldur'ahm.
You would protect me with a lie?
None of this changes who you are, nor who raised you as his son.
Then why keep it from me? I trusted you. I would have given my life for you.
Calder!
Hey, you okay?
Status report.
I've uploaded the corrupted files from Dr. Sandsmark's last message. Running it through repair algorithms now.
I received the third fragment.
What have you found out?
By surface world. This is an obscure drawing from a Babylonian temple scholar. The Chaos Conf myth. A story that represents the battle between chaos and order. Hero and Marduk.
Lightning and rain? I have that covered.
Yes!
I'm running out of time. They're packing up their equipment, but now that I've located the remaining fragments, I fear they have no further use for me. These people, they're dangerous, and they're planning something big. I did hear one of them mention Gotham City, so if anyone receives this message, it's a strange feeling, being part of the most important archaeological find in history. Is saying, the last...
B08.
Good work, team.
Riddler and the Light must have been monitoring our satellites from the first day of the dig. So when we found the fragment, they knew.
Dr. Sandsmark, is there anything more?
When they moved me, I did see large pieces of equipment. It looked like they were building something. Wait, there's something wrong here.
Yes, it is not like Aquagirl to walk away from her duties.
This is no joke. This fragment is made of a completely different material. It's not part of the statue.
Then that means
Gotham was a distraction.
Still no response. Pulling up surveillance footage of the museum from around the time Alpha Squad left for Gotham.
Garth, I did not expect to see you. I was just preparing to contact the team. Is that weapon? Garth, wait. I do not think you should. You recovered the last fragment.
Actually, I had it all along.
Clarion.
But it's time to let the big kids have their turn.
Tula! We must go after her!
We all want to find her. Retrieving the last vial Tula was working on. Tiamat was a weapon of chaos fueled by water. Aquagirl's notes say it's impervious to damage. We're missing something here. In Gotham, Riddler said something about one of the oldest charades ever played. I'll bet he was talking about Marduk and Tiamat.
A charade?
Well, if Tiamat was so unstoppable, then how did Marduk, a young, unknown hero, manage to do it all on his own?
Like any other machine.
He must have shut it down.
But how?
A flood in Singapore. Tsunami warning in Japan.
It started. We have to find the statue.
And Tula.
Where do we go?
If I can find the epicenter... Dang it! There are 8 epicenters of seismic activity worldwide. Most are probably natural, but one of them has to be the Tiamat locale.
We will split up. Send a squad to all the epicenters.
You can give it a shot. At least try to narrow it down from among the seismic options.
Coordinates locked. She's in Bialia.
Alpha Squad to Cave. We have arrived in Bialia.
Batman to Alpha. More disaster reports are coming in. I've sent the League out to help quell the panic and start rescue efforts.
Then we shall focus on finding Aquagirl and the statue. Alpha to Cave. We have found an underground temple, but there are 2 paths leading into it. I am concerned we will not cover the space in time. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Bringing Beta Squad in now. Beta to Alpha. We have arrived at the temple.
Take the northwest entrance.
No, no, no! I wake the dragon as a weapon for the light, and then the Tablet of Destiny is mine! They promised!
Tablet of Destiny. This is the secret. This is what Marduk used to stop Tiamat.
Give it to me!
Come and get it.
You are ruining everything! My tablet!
You're right. Things to do, people to see, milk to spill. But give my regards to your Aquagirl friend.
We have lost our only means of destroying Tiamat.
Tula!
She sacrificed herself to save us. Beta Squad to Cave. The threat has been eliminated. And taking that fight to the light's doorstep. What do you say, Aqualad? Kaldur?
Perhaps it's time. My friend, years ago I said you were born to lead this team, and that I would only accept the burden as leader until you were ready to lift it from my shoulders. Now is that time. I have questions that I must answer on my own. I do not know where this journey will take me, only that I must take it. Lead well, and do not forget to make time for those you hold dear, until we meet again.
For more information on Bad Girls Club, go to Oxygen.com.